Okay, let's talk about a few hurdles that we have to overcome. If you are the person who is over the organization, maybe you're the lead pastor, maybe you're the boss, and you are handing off the position to somebody else, or you're thinking about it, you need to lean in for this, okay? Keep your mouth shut. While back, I was at a gas station and I overheard two employees talking there. And one of the gentlemen said, "You know what? I'm done working here. I'm going to go out and find a new job." Now, I didn't know the guy. I didn't know anything about him. So I just went on about my day. About a month later, I showed up at the gas station and there he was, still working at the gas station. And I thought, here's someone I know nothing about. And yet I was somewhat invested in his story. And I was wondering, well, why hasn't he gone out and got a new job? You have to understand something. Your words are seeds. Now, it's not a big deal when you're discussing a new event or a new plan or a sermon series or even a new idea moving into the future. But when you're talking about stepping down from your position, that is radical for the organization. And what can happen is you can be sharing it with the right people, but at the wrong time. And the moment those words come out, especially with succession, especially with handing something off, you will automatically begin a countdown clock in people's minds. Now, you may say, "Jonathan, I haven't given a date. I haven't given a time." Well, sometimes that's even worse because then people make up their own timeline. And if you have key leaders, and they are leaders, they're really going to start to plan. And it's not because they don't love you or care about you, but they're like, we've got to make sure that we take care of the organization. And the biggest red flag or the biggest thing that you must avoid is to tell the person who is going to be taking over the ministry or over the organization, telling them too soon. If you tell them too soon, what that begins to do is create frustration. It's basically telling the horse to go, but pulling back on the reins. You need clarity on a timeline. You have to have a plan. That is exactly why I made the handout so that you can follow step by step. When do I need to share? Because you do need to share. You do need to process. You do need to get this out. But if you do it too soon, you will start that countdown and you may not be ready. It might be a year out. It might be 5 years out. Or it might be a month out. Who knows? But you've got to be able to process it properly. So close the mouth. Stop telling the people at the coffee shop, at your breakfast, your buddy, even your spouse. There is an order to things, and you've got to, number one, talk with God about it. And then after that, you can check out the handout to follow up with that. But please make sure that you're careful with what you say. You've got this. You are going to have a successful and healthy handoff.